Lee pointed toward this building with his staff, saying, "Our first stop should be the main store. That way we can find out how much our necessities will be before we start spending money on extra supplies." The others responded with, "By extra supplies, I do hope you mean a keg of ale, just a small one, and maybe a bottle of that dwarf water from Tyne. And I wouldn't mind a new axe, then I could use the old one for throwing from Sparrow." "You use that one for throwing anyways," Lee said, shaking his head. "But I will see what I can do. Gods forbid that you run out of things to throw at the wildlife. We might actually starve." "Somehow I don't see you tracking game all that much. I do, however, think it would be hilarious to see Tyne trying to chase down a deer with her great sword swinging away. I don't think we would eat, but it would be worth it for the show," concluded Sparrow. They continued forward towards the general store. Upon arriving inside, the group was instantly met with smells of salt, seed, and preserved meats, tobacco and other herbs, some mundane, some mystical, hung from the ceiling, drying. Despite the roughness of the land they were in and the Spartan look of the outside of the structures, the group was amazed at the cleanliness, warmth, and absolute ridiculous amount of supplies housed within this one building. It was truly exceptional. Suddenly, an elderly man appeared from behind the counter, smiling at the three. "Welcome, welcome," he said in a voice dry like parchment paper. "We have not had customers in a few days. Please make yourselves comfortable and tell me whatever it is that you require." Lee stepped forward with a list, prepared as ever for such events, always organized and ready to utilize his bookkeeping skills. The elderly man glanced over the list and remarked to Lee, "It will take some time to get this order ready. I can have my hands begin at once. While you and I haggle over price, your friends can treat themselves to a drink and a meal one building down at our little brewery." At this, Tyne looked excited and shouted aloud, "First round's on me," while Sparrow shook his head patiently, responding with, "Let's not get carried away this time." They continued the conversation, walking out of the building.